we're beginning to understand the importance of celebrating our own now, even if they're outside the shores of this country.
I'm super excited. It's a sign that our industry is coming of age. It's a sign of good things to come. I'm excited about it because a lot of people have put in blood, sweat, and tears to grow this space, this scene, this industry, and whether they're in the diaspora or in Nigeria directly, I think they're worthy of note, and I think that that's what we're doing and celebrating tonight, and I'm super excited about that.
But how do you also feel knowing that we've had this entertainment thing, the music thing in our culture for years, but all of a sudden, let's say worst case scenario, 10 years ago, something has just sparked up that the whole world has its focus on Nigeria. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think everything in its time. First of all, you have to understand that as a nation, we're evolving. We've been through decades of successive, military regimes or government, if you will, and I think it's part of the dividends of a democratic dispensation, and just our engaging the international space, our finding our own voice. It's the result of our cultures just sort of unifying and us coming together and finding expression. And music is a big form of of culture. So I think it's us finding our own as Nigerians, not as people from different divides, which is geographically what we are. But as a country, we are one, and I think that that's what music is, helping the country, to achieve. So I'm happy that it's happening. I think it couldn't have come at a better time than now, and I'm super excited to be a part of it.
Right, Cobhams, you being in the music business, a lot of people are saying, okay, 2016 has been a bit slow. People are saying, the head of state hasn't released that much cash. People are complaining it's been a hard year. How would you say your industry has been able to benefit from the new government in 2016?
That's a very interesting question. I don't know if I can speak on how my industry has been able to benefit from the new government. I think what I can speak on, and this is not to say whether or not that the industry has or hasn't benefited. I think what I can say is that my industry is made up of resilient, hardworking, consistent people who just continue to push and continue to raise the bar and continue to just make an impact with the gifts that we are given. And we're also learning to monetize this industry. I think that's what's more important, that as the governments come and go, as successive governments take the reins of power, as musicians, as actors, as music business people, we're constantly just doing things to give the industry some credibility, make it economically viable, monetize it. And I think that's the collective efforts of people who are in the industry. I think that's what I can speak about. As far as the government goes, in terms of how we benefit from, I don't know. That's not my strong suit. It's not my forte. It's not. Don't count on me. Don't count on me for that. I don't know that I can supply you the right answers to that.
Thank you, Cobhams.
You're welcome.